got some YouTube recording going live here. We're going to try to get this lively uploaded. We're going to open the Fallen Star. And the hardest part of this is going to be opening a 3-foot boat with basically one hand. Because we're going live recording. But I'd like to crack this bad boy open and do the best I can to let you see what you get for the retail of between $250 and $270. It depends on where you go. I got lucky and got mine through a store loyalty program for a little bit cheaper. I don't want to go into great detail, but this guy is a monster. You can see that the 3 foot of packaging is not even close to a joke. We'll get closer to that as we get down there. I want to get rid of the box as soon as possible, and it'll stop throwing some of the shade. Alrighty, so what we have here are the floor tiles. As you can see, it does come gridded out. And on the opposite side, this is shaded for the hull, so you can't be where the black area is. And then we get in real close. If you want that natural feel, there is no shading, or no gridding pattern whatsoever. So you can really get down deep in there. 1 second while you enjoy the blurry looks of my fingers. She's taped really well, so I'm gonna have to get back to my cutting tool once I find it. The good old devil tool. Alright, I think got one more tape spot up here. As with all big boy toys, this has some assembly required. But as you can see, the logo here, the Falling Star. It says, talk to your retailer for details. If you're into interwebbing and scanning codes and trying to get things done, this is definitely a complicated procedure with one hand, for sure. Having 3 feet on the table was another bit of unnecessary complications. Alright, I think I got all the parts. Now we've seen my fingers enough. Cool, cool. I lost some magic cards in the process, but that's okay. So as you can see, I have a good grid pattern. Nice stairs, the door there. Shows you the stairs down, a nice door on this side. The mast, we want to try to get up in the light. Good coloring, good detail. Yes, you'll see some of my other games and stuff in the background. That's fine. Then what I wanted to do is kick up one of these panels so you can see they're nice thick cardboard. Then the opposite side, which obviously turns in and drops, it's going to have no grid and grid, so you can be 100% accurate. If you'd like, it's on a swivel, so you can kick open or close the door as you see fit. And then you've got the underflooring. I mean, it's a really good value for what you're getting. Doors there. I don't think, yeah, the stairs are stationary, and this floor is stationary. However, you have the underside. It looks ungridded, so there will be a way to take this apart and flip it all around. Super cool. Another cool thing if you can find some cannons that fit, you can also set inside your cannons and open your or close your cannon bays. Super good stuff. Super cool. Riz Kids did a really good job with this. Sit back in that gridded tile. Just zips right back in there. Alright. Lost some more cards in the process here. That's fine. I'm gonna need a second. Maybe. Might be able to just get this done with one hand. I gotta be able to have that other hand to pry, as it were. We'll give you a good close-up of the dock. Not quite my fingers here. The poop deck. Try not to make too many jokes about that one. And we will have freed the masts. Reasoning for that is get your crow's nest. Again, super fine detail. Really good. But they, if you didn't hear, are magnetic. So you could actually get maybe a figure or two up there. Have a relocatable wheel. So it can be on. Definitely difficult with one hand. So we're gonna set you by the stairs this time. Real close up of the mast. Again, seeing my fingers isn't too exciting. We're gonna get that put down there. What I just picked up are the sails. So if you can't tell, I'm not quite nautically inclined. However, when I read the new book was going to be Sea Ship Battles, I picked up 2 of these. So, enjoy my wonderful voice while you're hanging out there in La La Land. My melatonin voice that only has one setting. So these look to be just clip-in somewhere. We'll go through this journey together, I promise. I'm looking around for where they set up. And I am not 100% sure. I did not read instructions. But the cool thing about the sails is they are actual cloth tied down. Does look like they're just tied down, or they won't be tied down. I don't see knots to untie and retie the cloth sails. So if you were to take off, you'd have to learn to, or you would have to tie back down, maybe some bread ties or something, if you really wanted the sails out. I don't think it's designed exactly for that. So here's this one. Actually has the lineup. Maybe goes the opposite way. Or maybe up top. No, it wouldn't be up top. Interesting. Not there. Let's try up here on maybe a smaller one. Yeah, so that's one. Unfortunately, there are a lot of these, and I'm not really apt for this, I guess. So this should be the second smaller one that goes here in the back. Yeah, they kind of roll a little bit in your fingers while you're trying to put them on, so something to keep in mind. The cloth gives you the false sense of being accurate when you're not. So down goes the front masts. Came right off. It's a pain to clip in, and they don't seem to, sorry about that, like to stick once they're on. Or I didn't get that one well. Yes. Listen to that loud audible click. This one, though, has a tilt, a kick to it. So that obviously goes side to side, because it's the only one that's different. So just bear with me a second here. We'll set you down this way. And I can get that bad boy where it needs to be. Let's put that on the back, that one on the front. So we got the full setup there. Again, these are removable, so if you get in the middle of combat, you could just keep going. Let's keep on trucking. Had the wheel. What is this? I think that's a piece of the mast. Yes, indeed. We're going to be over 3 feet when we're done here. Not a mast, but the bow. That just clips in right there, so you got the lead off. Cool little anchor down here. Doesn't come out or anything, sorry about that again. Just kind of hangs, a dragon foot anchor. Try to get the wheel out. The wheel is not magnetic. It just kind of sits where you want it to. Also, again, great because it's movable. Looks a lot more like cable carring than the ship's wheel, but again, you can just drop that on there anywhere for staging purposes. I will have cards just scattered everywhere after this. I did not have 3 feet of table. I was not prepared. She is a beaut. I'm sorry for all the insufferable moments that I eclipse the camera with my own fingers and such. But I do have a box of minis here. Oh no, Dragoloth is coming onto the ship. don't worry. Captain Codal has this under control. I'm just kidding, but reference-wise, you can definitely see that the miniature-sized minis will fit in the grid squares, and large still does have 4 to take up. So if you get in a Kraken battle, not saying you should, but if you happen to, and you find yourself in those depths of trouble, this is a really cool thing to have. I mean, for the price mark, like I said, the lower levels, I don't want to get too much into this. Already 15 minutes of my rambling as it is, putting it together. Some assembly required, really cool. I believe you can have one guy actually up in the crow's nest if you want to. It's definitely cool, definitely an awesome thing. If it's in your budget and you could do it as DM. If there are ship battles coming up and you got 2 of these, you're going to be pretty much the talk of the town. Because they're going to be like, he broke out 2 full model scaled ships and everything. Like I said, I got a good deal. I got 2 of them for just over the price most people are paying for one. Big props to the store I work at. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and our little walkthrough of the Falling Star. And if you had any reservations about it, I hope we covered all the things that you were interested in. It's a yay or nay. For the product myself, I would say yay, because there are ship battles coming up. This one, and just draw one for reference on a map, is also awesome. You can use a small map or a large map to scale out the reference and move the map underneath of it backward or forward for outpacing or decreasing the pace of this ship, and let the players play on this ship and just have great fun with it. I think that's a great idea. Thanks for watching as always, and I hope to see you later.